Good morning, students. Today we will discuss the unification of Italy. Unification of Italy, it was unlike the Germans. It has a long history, and how means Germany was divided into 39 states, and the same it was divided into 7 states. So let's see what had happened. So like Germany, Italy too had a long history of political fragmentation. Italian were scattered over several dynastic states as well as multinational Habsburg Empire. So during the middle of the 19th century, Italy was divided into 7 states, of which only one, Sardinia Piedmont, was ruled by an Italian princely house, and another, the north, was under Austrian Habsburg, and center was ruled by Pope. So you can understand in a three form it has been ruled. Like in northern, it was by Victor Emmanuel, the Sardinia Piedmont, and middle was Austrian Habsburg, and south was Pope. So under the dominion of the Bourbon kings of Spain, and even the Italian language was not required to common form of still had many region and local variation. During 1830s, Giuseppe Mazzini had sought to put together a current program for unitary Italian Republic, and he had also formed the secret society of Young Italy. We know that Giuseppe Mazzoni, who was the you can say member of one of the club that Young Italy was started, and the main program was is of that the unification of his goal was that to make it one. So the role of him was very important. The failure of revolutionary uprising both in 1831 till 1848 mean that that the mantle now fell on Sardinia Piedmont under the rule of King Victor Emmanuel II to unify the Italian states through war. मतलब इनका ये एक मकसद था कि यूनिफिकेशन किया जाए, कैसे भी हो, तो इसके लिए वॉर हुआ. And in the eye of ruling elites, this reason unified Italy offered them to possibility of इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट एंड पॉलिटिकल डोमिनेंस. इसके पीछे जो एजेंडा रखा गया वही था कि पॉलिटिकल इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट का था और पॉलिटिकल डोमिनेंस का था कि एक ही रूल हो. तो चीफ मिनिस्टर कवर हु लेड द मूवमेंट टू यूनिफाई द रीजन ऑफ इटली वॉज नीदर ए रिवोल्यूशनरी नॉर अ डेमोक्रेट. जो वहाँ का रूलर था ना तो ये डेमोक्रेटिक था और ना ही ये रिवोल्यूशनरी था, लेकिन इसने भी पार्टिसिपेट किया. लाइक मैनी अदर वेल्दी एंड एजुकेटेड मेंबर ऑफ इटालियन एलीट, ही स्पोक फ्रेंच. और ये फ्रेंच बोलने वाला था, इसको इटालियन आती भी नहीं थी, एंड मच बेटर देन डिड इटालियन. So, through the tactful diplomatic alliance with France, engineered by Cover, Sardinia Piedmont succeeded in defeating Austrian forces. और ये इसके नेतृत्व में, इसकी लीडरशिप में ये सफल भी हो जाते हैं ऑस्ट्रियन फोर्सेस को वहां से हटाने में. Apart from the regular troops, a large number of armed volunteers under the leadership of Giuseppe Garibaldi joined a new ferry. इसी के ही लीडरशिप में गैरीबल्दी ने भी इसको ज्वाइन किया. और in 60s they marched to the south of Italy and kingdom of the two Sicilies and succeeded in winning the support of local peasant. वहाँ इनका कैंपेन काम करा, वहाँ के किसानों ने इनको काफी सपोर्ट किया in order to drive out the Spanish rulers. और वहाँ साउथ में as we know that साउथ में किसका रूल था? स्पेनिश का था, और उनको भगाने में ये कामयाब हुए. So in 61 Victor Emmanuel was the proclaimed the king of United Italy. फिर पूरे इटली में यूनाइटेड इटली का किंग किसको घोषित कर दिया गया? इमैनुअल सेकंड को. And however much of Italian population was among the rates of illiteracy was high and remained blissfully unaware about the liberal nationalist ideology. यहाँ तक क्या होता है कि वहाँ के जो लोग थे अनपढ़ थे, सीधे थे, उनको इस चीज से कोई मतलब ही नहीं था कि नेशनल नेशन स्टेट्स क्या है, क्या इसकी आइडियोलॉजी है. बट द पीजेंट्स masses who had supported Garibaldi in southern Italy had never heard of Italia. जो कि जिन किसानों ने इनको सपोर्ट किया था गैरिबल्दी को साउथ इंडिया में, साउथ इटली में, उनको कभी यही नहीं पता था कि इटालियन या इटालिया होता क्या है. दे बिलीव दैट द ला इटालिया वाज विक्टर इमैनुअल्स वाइफ, क्योंकि उसका वहां पर रूल था, वो उसी से ही कंसर्न थे कि शायद ये उसकी बीवी का कोई नाम होगा. सो इट वाज वेरी फनी रिगार्डिंग दैट. But unification of Italy, again, it was very much interesting. So till here we discussed today. Thank you. Have a nice day.